What's up, guys, and welcome back to another stream. Of course, Duskmourn just officially released, I guess it was, Tuesday? I gotta say, like, I'm a huge fan of the set. Like, all the 80s and 90s nostalgia that they have going on, like, it's pretty exciting. I'm a big fan of, Stranger Things, Ghostbusters. They even have some like Jason Voorhees references, just to like a lot of spooky different things. And I'm really excited about it. There's a lot of really cool cards that got introduced. And I'm kind of taking my time a little bit here recently to go through everything and just kind of see like what this is going to do to the format. Of course, we already know kind of what it did to Mono Red with the ley line they just got, ley line of resonance, I believe. So basically they just mulligan until they find it, and then they slap it in the battlefield for free to start the game off, and then they proceed to destroy you by turn 2, turn 3. And of course that's not very exciting, but the rest of the set, like I said, like I'm really excited for the rest of it, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Getting especially this season, of course, is coming to a close, and unfortunately, we did not get to Mythic this season. And I feel like I just kind of spun my wheels more so, just trying to have fun with some different things and showcase some different strategies and different formats. And next season, we're going to be getting a lot more serious, I will say that. I'm still going to try to shoot for Mythic. I know there's only a couple of days left, but today I decided that I'm going to go ahead and have some fun at least with some different things. And so the title of the stream is Random Decks, and that's exactly what we're going to be jumping into. Is just kind of like doing maybe 1 to 2 games per deck, just depending. But we're going to start off with lizards, and then we're going to play rabbits, and then Jund, and probably get into some control with Jeskai Super Friends, blue-eye control, mono red. We got a Sultai, we'll bring that back out, and then we do have Golgari down here as well. So we're just going to jump around with the different decks, kind of, you know, going through some different things that I played throughout the month on the streams that I did. And I actually made a mono white deck, which I will say that it was kind of fun. You know, I'm beating up on Valgaroth or whatever his name is with some mono white. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start off with this. So I'll give you guys kind of like, and of course, with all due respect, we have a lot of decks to go through and a lot of decks to play, so I will just go ahead and show the deck, kind of like the deck list that I've got, and then we're going to just jump into some games. And if you want to go through each one of the deck lists a little bit more thoroughly, of course, you can pause at any time. And, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump in with the first game with Lizard. Let's go ahead and change this. Oh, where'd it go? Let's do ranked. There it is. Sorry about that. So many decks to choose from. So many decks to dig through. So yeah, I just thought that it would be kind of fun, like have a couple of streams here towards the end of this season, kind of like a culmination of just some different decks that, ooh, Sticky Grandpa. I know you guys can't see that because I'm in the way, but that's a pretty fun username. Well, it would be nice to have more than 2 lands. I do like that we have Vine Lasher. A couple of Bitter Triumph is nice. Let's see. Mulligan. Well, I guess this is a little bit the same and worse because we're going to lose a card. So, here we go. Sticky Grandpa. Mono red, of course. Maybe this one? And again, like, I do not believe that Lizards is able to keep up with what the meta's currently jumped into, especially if they had Leyline down. Especially then. I mean, Leyline is just incredibly insane. Let's go with this guy. Are they going to beef him up as soon as I attack in? That is the question. Found a land. That was awfully nice. Exactly what we needed. Well, isn't this fun? Let's choose not to block, even though we know for sure that they're gonna pump this thing up. And, yeah. A 4-2, sure. 6-4 after it was all said and done with. How fun is that? Okay, guess we don't really need that. Let's go ahead and toss it. Let's throw Flamecaller in. Sticky Grandpa, what you doing over there? Okay, let's go ahead and attack him with both. Well, got him down to 7 anyways. Ooh, well, we can't, doesn't really matter. We can't use either one of them. Lizard's just like, you know, when it's on, it is a pain. And of course, like, mono red with Heartfire Hero is a pain. So attacking for 10, they're completely tapped out. Let's see. Monstrous Rage. Yep. When it dies, get a 2-2. So we are not going to block this. And then there they go. Well, that was a really cool start with Lizard. Got a victory against Mono Red, and of course, like, Leyline of Resonance, right? I mean, that card is insane, and I'm just really happy that they didn't start with it on the battlefield, because that would have been, it would have been a much different game. Game 2 with Rabbits. I'll go ahead and go into the edit deck here, so you guys can kind of see the overview of Selesnya Rabbits. Of course, like, Roaming Throne is a really cool addition to this deck, and again, I'm not trying to go over the deck too much at all, but I just think that Roaming Throne is a really cool addition to the Rabbits deck here. 3 Warren War Leaders up there as well, 4 Regal Bunnycorn. But again, if you would like more of an in-depth look at it, you can always pause. And yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. because I don't want to take up anybody's time. So, rabbits it is. A little bit of wabbit. I really didn't think we were gonna win that that game with lizards, but hey, we'll take it. One hard fire hero and a bunch of spells later, and we came out of it with a win at 4 life. This dude's name is Morty from the D. Alright, this seems like it could be okay. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, and throw this in somewhere along the way. We'll go ahead and keep it. See if Rabbits gets a win here. A couple of different little tribal things going on. So I think we want to start with this one. Little Oak Hollow Village. Alright, so let's see. Maybe Beauregard Mentor. Yeah, let's go for it. A lot of times when I was playing Control, like anytime I would see Selesnya Rabbits, I was just like, oh yeah, easy win. Of course, not always the case. Rabbits is are very annoying. Oh boy. So here is Valgavoth, Terror Eater, and that is one of the new cards that I am hoping to get my hands on. Don't have one right now. And then Overlord of Belmerk. A lot of really great cards here. And against this deck, like, I would really want to have Rest in Peace. Play against this deck in a best of 3 with Rest in Peace in the sideboard wouldn't be too shabby. So, do we want to go ahead and do Hop to it? Or do the Bunnycorn? I guess Hop to it is. And then we'll play Bunnycorn on the next turn. At least we start off by getting some damage in. 4 damage to the face. Can't complain about that too much. Yeah. Another land would have been perfect. Let's see. Maybe Bunnycorn here. Got him down to 8. Hopefully they don't have a sweeper or something crazy in hand. Yeah. Fabled Passage. No problemo. We likes the Fabled Passage. Okay, so if he blocks 1, he's still dead, right? Let's do this. All attack. What you gonna do, Valgavoth? Yep. Oh, because of lifelink. Forgot that he had lifelink. Of course, it is a new card. It's easy to forget. He has a little bit of everything. And then if he does attack, I guess we sack... Well, let's see. Okay, so sacrifice 3 non-land permanents with... Okay, that's ward. Gotcha. Wonderful. Gotta love for that. Oh, and played one of my bunnycorns against me. How dare you? How dare you? We almost had him. If it wasn't for the lifelink, we were so close. Do we still have a chance? If we attack again, he blocks, he gains more life. He also has the bunnycorn over here. We have the get lost, but of course we'd have to sacrifice 3 non-landers, which could be the 1/1 rabbits we have in hand. Okay, no attacks. Go right ahead. We were so close. If Valgavoth didn't enter the battlefield, we would have had this game for sure. And leave it to me to forget about the lifelink. So, again, Paw Patch. So Valgavoth, may bring him up a little bit bigger. 9 for a 9/9 flying lifelink ward, sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. If a card you get in control will be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with Valgavoth. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana cost rather than pay its mana cost. Okay, so anyways. So now we have a 9/9 with trample. He's down to 3. He's down to 2. He attacks with Valgavoth. Brings us down to 7. Okay. Unfortunately, we did not get there this game, but hey, it was a heck of a try. Using our own stuff against us, that's the name of the game when it comes to facing this deck. Of course we attack for 10. They got 2 10/10s over here from our bunnycorns. And if we just had another land or 2, it wouldn't be so bad. Good game. Not really. But that's a couple of the so that's the reason why I'm not such a fan of the new set, is because of a couple of card designs. And of course, with like Squirming Emergence being relevant, you know, it causes an issue. This time we're gonna play Jund, and let's go ahead and jump into the deck so you guys can see it. So kind of like, you know, a little bit more so of just like a Jund aggro. There's a bunch of different things in there. Just a bunch of different, just a bunch of red, green, and black things all jumbled together that I really like. So we're gonna go ahead and again, if you want to go ahead and pause and go over the deck a little bit, feel free to do so. But we're gonna go ahead and get into a game here. And I do apologize if my stream is a little bit choppy today. It could be a couple different things, but my frame, I've lost a little bit of frames here and there. Hopefully it doesn't continue to be an issue. Alright, so, Jund, here we go. So I just, I wanted to have a little bit more fun with it. I was actually playtesting a couple of things over the past couple of days since Duskmourn's release, and well, this is awfully strange. Let's see, we'll start off with Rakdos and Surveil probably, but sure, we'll keep it. But I started to get a little bit discouraged, again, I'm a huge fan of the Duskmourn set. I think it's, I love the design of the cards themselves. I love the theme of the set, it's just really, really cool. I'm a really big fan. There's just a couple of card designs that I'm not really too fond of, I guess you could say. Especially when it comes to Leyline of Resonance. So, I guess we'll go with this one. So, when Spiteful Hexmage enters, create a Cursed Roll token attached to target creature you control. Sounds good to me. Oh, okay. Do I want to Bitter Triumph this thing? I think I probably do. We do have Into the Fire, but it only does 2 damage to each creature planeswalker in battle. The other question is, do I want to discard? Which we could discard this. It's gonna take us a while to get there. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll discard a card. The other ability on Kogla and Yadaro, though, pay 4, discard this card, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment, and then shuffle Kogla and Yadaro into your library from your graveyard and draw a card, which is pretty sweet. So we'll go ahead and discard that one. Okay. So, Fabled Passage, we're gonna go with this one. Get a Trailblazer into play. It doesn't really matter because we have nothing else to cast. Pass a turn. Takaki! Being Fall, I do love the pet. No block. So maybe we can attack and then into the fire. I'll let them attack me for 3, I guess. But if they threw another land down, they could attack with their fortress as well. Yeah. Down to 11. Wow. Flooded with land here. Sure, let's go this route. We take 2 damage, go to 9, but create a token. Let's see. Let's see. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it because, you know, we want to, and we're having fun. and you know, it's Nissa. Draw a card. Very nice. Okay. We'll take that. No attacks. Aww. Scry 2? Sure. Hopeless nightmare. So we're only 26 minutes in and already on the 3rd deck of the night. It's kind of cool. Alright. An attack into Nissa. Sure. Shieldred. So this thing, the Witch's Vanity. Destroy target creature, create a food, and then create a wicked roll. Okay. Let's go with Shieldred. Oh. Well. I do apologize, guys. It just kind of quit on me there. So let's go ahead and bring Arena back up. That's awfully sad. So maybe it's not on my end. It could just be Arena having some issues here. So we're gonna jump right back in. So weird. Okay. It was doing that too when I was playing on my phone. Just kind of play testing some different things on my phone, and it would just randomly cut out in the middle of a match. And, you know, I'm just really hoping that they can figure out what's going on, like what kind of technical issues that they're having, and get them corrected. Obviously, you know, for everybody's sake. Viper. Okay. I guess sacrifice a token. Alright. Viper. Viper is very annoying. So, it's +1. Phyrexia must be nurtured. Could go with another Nissa to replace this one. I think we'll do that. So we have to take 2 damage from that.
I will protect you, Phyrexia, until the invasion begins. Our strength multiplies.
We don't want Fabled Passage. Okay, pass a turn. Create a wicked roll attached to target creature you control. No problemo. So choose up to 2 non-land permanents to sacrifice, 4 cards to discard. You will lose 0. You will lose life if fewer than 2 are selected. Okay, so we're gonna discard this one and sacrifice this one. Alright. Let's see. Do we just get Viper out of the way? I think either way. We're taking 4 here. Let's block the Viper. Yep. And of course, the cursed roll. Well, I thought that was, you know, pretty lame of of a first appearance for the Jund deck there tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into another one of those, because I feel in my heart that we can perform better. I believe that this deck has what it takes to win a couple of games. Albino Panda. Very nice. High five. Again, we've got a couple of removal spells and a Shieldred. Is that going to do it for us? We're also going first. I mean, the opening hand could always be worse, I guess. If they're on mono red, we do have a couple of removal spells. I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep it, see what we draw into. Start off with a tap land. Monastery Swift Spear. Everybody loves a Swifty, a Swifty. Let's do a Swamp. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. What it is? A Slick Shot? Yes, it is. Of course it is. So do we take out the Swift Spear? We're gonna lose a life. We could lose a couple more life. I don't really want to lose any life. Yeah, and then we could also take Slick Shot out next turn with the other bidder. Let's do it. Why not? We're here to have a little bit of fun, so it is what it is. So let's do this. We probably should have waited until they played the Slick Shot. We should have held our lands open, because if they have 2 Monstrous Rage and a Sellsword, I mean, we're kind of done, as well as a third land. So a third land, 2 Monstrous Rage, and a Sellsword. Okay. So what else are you going to do with that challenge over there? Oh, I see. Go ahead and play the Slick Shot as well. Weird. Very, very strange. So I guess we'll do this. And maybe we discard the Blooming Marsh and get rid of this. I think we'll do that. We could. Of course, we kind of need the land at the same time. And I don't really want to be losing life against mono red. Oh, let's just go ahead and discard a card. Very nice. Go pass a turn. Might of the Meek. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. A 4/3 now. Heartfire Hero. Okay. Sure. Now I have to choose which one. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this and grab a swamp for our Shelly friend. Which one to block? That is the question. This is just happening until end of turn. Let's go ahead and block the hard fire. We'll lose 3 more life off of this. Go to 8. Okay. Shieldred. So how high are they gonna pump this thing? Oh, and give a double strike. Cool, cool. Okay. And a couple life. That's awesome. That could be fun. We'll leave him where he is. Would be nice to have another blocker or two. That is a for sure. So this is pretty much mice with slick shot. So it's mouse tribal. Into the Fire would be a perfect card here. Really could use an End of the Fire. Yeah. No problem, Manifold. Go ahead and put all them double strikes on everything. No attack again. Okay. Another Heartfire. Wonderful. Let's see. Of course, we'd have to pay some life in order to cast this dude. Don't really want to do that. So, of course, we need blockers. So we can't have too much fun with Gitrog. But at least he can attack some things. Or attack some... block some things. I really want him to attack some things, but unfortunately we're not... we've got an all-out war here. Another Slick Shot in hand. Okay, so what have you got to target? Could use the village to target the hero. Or the challenger. Are they going to attack with everything here? I guess that's the question. Are they going to attack with their... This kind of reminds me of like white weenies or something, but it's just red weenies. Okay, attack with everything. Oh, attack with everything. Yep. So we got beat up by tiny red little mice. Well, that one was pretty fun. And again, like, I don't really feel like that was a good showcase for the deck, but we're gonna move into another one. Because that's what we're here to do. Jeskai Super Friends, let's go ahead and go into the deck. And I'll let you guys kind of see it there. Relies on Caretaker's talent, as well as being able to make tokens to continue to draw cards, has a little bit of control. Unwanted Remake is a card that I kind of wanted to go over, just because I do feel like it is one of the better cards from the set, as far as like from a control standpoint, especially being able to destroy one of your own creatures and manifest Dread. So it can be kind of a trick, but at the same time, if there's something in play that we really don't like, 1 mana removal is pretty awesome. And then whenever they do manifest Dread, we do have things like Temporary Lockdown, as well as Sunfall to get rid of those things in play. Not only that, but we have Not On My Watch and Get Lost, Ventoria's Cond, as well as Rao. So anyways, again, if you guys want a further in-depth view, feel free to pause. We're going to jump into another game. So yeah, Arena's been having some issues lately, and I don't exactly know what's going on. But I mean, of course, it's kind of like an ongoing thing. Like, I've experienced it like on and off for probably years now, where you'll get into a match, get like halfway through, and it just completely pauses or crashes, should I say? So regardless of if I'm on PC or my phone, it just seems like that's kind of the way that it's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. I guess we'll keep this. It could always be worse. Good old Paw Patch to start the game off. Sea Chrome on our side. Mono green with an Innkeeper's Talent. So far, mono green. I'm sure that they probably got black and Veraska in there somewhere to go along with this thing. Sure. Fast turn. Bristly Bill? So either way, if we counter the Bristly Bill, I mean, they're gonna put another token on this thing. I guess we let this unresolve. Put the counter on Paw Patch or Bristly? Sure. And it has Ward 1. Of course it does. Mono green tearing us up right now. Let's see. Might as well go with the plains. Ostrad. So we get hit for 7. Let's go ahead and counter this thing out. So hit for 8. Hit for 9. Okay. Go ahead and do Battlefield Forge. And Lockdown. Okay. Oh, Hunter's Talent. I see. Ward 2. Could go around Crackling Wit. We're down to 4 life. It's gonna put a +1/+0 gains trample until end of turn. We do have the Not on My Watch, so let's pass. Ward 2 as of right now. We can handle that. What you got over there, Ostrad? Okay, get rid of it. Yes. Cool. So what's the third one? At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature of power 4 or greater. So let's just lock down both of those as well. Okay. So Ral it is. We'll take 1 pain.
I've got a whole Otter to otter? I need some help.
Put in an otter. Get rid of this.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Cool, another No More Lies. Let's see. Might as well put in another one.
I hope you've got bottled lightning share.
And it's going to take us forever at this rate to get him all the way down. How about now?
It's time to embrace the local culture.
Okay. How about we could -3. Let's go ahead and do that.
Observe, analyze, iterate.
Okay, discard 2. I guess at this point we could be okay with... I guess let's just do this. It really hurts though. It hurts. It really does. Alright, let's go that route, and then...
Oh yeah, coming together.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win. I've got eyes everywhere.
Cool. Alright, the Just Guy Super Friends pull out a victory. Pretty awesome. 3-Tree Scribe. Whenever a 3-Tree Scribe or another creature you control leaves the battlefield without dying, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Flame. Alright, so jumping right into another one. So let's see, we've done Jund, Jeskai, Lizards, Rabbits. Let's go into Mono White, because I think Mono White is just a lot of fun. So basically, Caretaker's Talent, there's like 4 of them, and then we have 4 Fountain Port and 2 Mirags to try to continuously make tokens. We have another way of making tokens with White Sun's Twilight. I did have a couple of Elspeth in here as well, but Valvagoth or whatever his name is kind of stole her from me and made my life miserable. So anyways, this is kind of mono white tokens. We do have a temporary lockdown, no witness. 3 of those, 3 no witnesses was for Sunfall, 2 Silex, 2 White Sun's Twilight. as all forms of sweepers. So, you know, that's quite a bit of sweeping action going on. And then Unwanted Remake, Lay Down Arms, Get Lost, and Not On My Watch to handle mono red decks, which this thing did absolutely destroy mono red, which I thought was hilarious. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into game here. Alright. Mono white. And, you know, what do you guys think of the new set? You know, I would love to start up a conversation about some of the new cards that you guys feel are very annoying to deal with, or some of your favorite cards for that matter. But yeah, feel free to drop some comments, you know, if you're catching this, and, you know, again, like, I'm always up for solid conversation around MTG and other strategy-based card games. You can also find me on Discord, Volition Reigns server. Unwanted Remake. 3 of them, and a Get Lost. You know what? Might as well keep it. Let's see if they're on aggro. So far, they're on Simic. And I don't really feel that... Oh. Okay. Pass turn. So tap and add green. Forage, add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Pay 4 and tap. Search your library for a scroll card. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Alright. I don't really like it, and I don't know if they're going to be on counter spells or not. Well, let's pass the turn and see what else they do. Be Legendary. Very awesome username. Very inspiring. What do we got over here? Oh, Brawler. Gotcha. Okay. So we plan on playing 2 creatures on the next turn. Got a couple of Unwanted Remake in hand. Sure. So the next creature is going to come in with a bunch of counters. No attacks. Okay. Getting ever so closer to being able to cast White Sun's Twilight, which is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so flashing this guy in. Sure. Hopefully they get a land to manifest, or something way too expensive. That'd be nice as well. Sure. And pass a turn. Probably should have done it like when they went to attack. Again, I don't know if they're on counter spells or not. Okay, that answers our question. They got 3 steps ahead. Maybe that's the only one they're running? Could be. Dance again, little buddy. other one. So, say its name, mill 3 cards, then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile this card and 2 other cards named, say its name, from your graveyard. Search your graveyard, hand, and or library for a card named Altanach, the Thrice Called, and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. Yep, and they've already gotten 2 down. Ooh, Baloth. I'm a really big fan of Obstinate Baloth, especially against mono black. So Baloth, when it enters, you gain 4 life. If a spell or an ability an opponent controls causes you to discard the card, you put it onto the battlefield instead of into the graveyard. I mean, gosh, that's just amazing. I love that card. Let's see. Surprised you're not attacking with this guy. You know, I guess we could. Alright. So we need a couple more mana to make White Sun's Twilight worth it. Which I was thinking about just making some 4-ofs and taking this out. It is another win condition, but I think at the same time it's had this have been, you know, 3 or 4 cost sweeper, we'd have been in much better shape. We would be in much better shape. Okay, sure. A lot of exiling going on there. No problemo. So I hope you guys are enjoying a little bit of everything stream so far. It's just random decks and random play and standard ranked. Yep. See. And then take the 4. Might as well. So up to 6. We're gonna wait another turn. And then sweep the board. So they have all of these treasure tokens. They're definitely gonna try to cast Bonnie Pal. Bonnie Pal Clear Cutter. For 6. Then they'll still have these other 5 mana. And of course, if they do have a counter spell in hand, I mean, you know, I guess that's going to be the deciding factor. Okay. Are they going to try to ask Bonnie Pal? Maybe they do that and something else? That would make me really excited. Okay, search for a creature. Or land. Yep, okay. Go right ahead. Sounds cool to me. But you know, I was trying to... Next season, we are going to be getting into more of like a serious spot with going for Mythic, and I am kind of like, I've taken like the past couple of days to kind of feel out the meta since the release of the new set, and trying to get an idea of what we're going to be, because I think what I'm going to do is try to do another series. But again, it also depends on what you guys would like to see. So again, feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them, and I will answer you back. But getting into another series this coming up season, I think, is just kind of where my gut's leaning. But again, don't have to go that route. Okay, so Vault-Born Tyrant. Whenever he or another creature you control a power 4 or greater enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. When it dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it. Okay, resolve. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to take this out and then let the token happen. They also get to manifest, and then we take it all out with Twilight. So what did they have? These were their 3 ones that they had manifested. Bonnie Powell Clear Cutter. Another Say Its Name. Wonderful. And of course, no giant is complete without his trusted ox. Here we go. The 9/9, the Thrice Called, 7 for a 9/9. Whenever Alt-Knock, the Thrice Called, becomes the target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, draw a card. Pay 2, discard it, and return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So the biggest thing is, so we can't use Lay Down Arms for this guy. Or for this guy, sorry, but we can use it for this guy. Of course, we also have an 8/8 over here. Pass a turn. Hopefully, we can get another sweeper. And get these things taken care of. And of course, we haven't seen any. We're probably going to play another match with this deck, just because this is also not a very good showing for it. Let's see if they allow this to happen. And we couldn't have blocked either way. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another one with that same deck. The debut did not go as planned. But, you know, it's just like one of those annoying decks. And I was trying to figure out, I was like, you know, with so many annoying decks in the format right now, mono red having the ley line, and mono black just constantly getting better and better somehow, but at discarding your entire hand and then killing you. So I wanted to be a little bit annoying myself. Let's keep it and see what happens. This arena is by far and away one of my favorites. It just reminds me of when I was, you know, growing up with the old school game console and the TV that some of the TVs that wouldn't quite work. I never really had too much of an issue with my old TVs. Just had to smack it in the side a couple of times and you were good to go. Okay. Life Creed Duo. Sweet, we got a fountain port. So we got a Caretaker's Talent and a fountain port in hand. That's looking a little bit better. Turn the TVs off and on. Make all the eyeballs disappear. Quest Caller. Yes. Give your bat a +1/+1. No problemo. Do we want to take the 2? With all this removal, it's just like, you know, having like $100 cash in your pocket. You know what I mean? Just burning a hole. Oh, really? I guess we'll do this. Another unwanted remake. Sounds like a bunch of artists that I grew up with listening to. Another unwanted remake. Caretaker's Talent. Jamanj dead. J-Man J dead. J-Man J. Yeah, okay. So what else do you have over there? You have the Quest Caller. You playing another bat? That's probably the name of the game. Or are you playing a bunch of bats on top of mice and rabbits? That would be so funny if somebody actually did try to put Quest Caller into like some kind of tribal forest animal deck or something. What do these creatures have in common? You find them in a meadow? Survey says. Okay, now we could use a sweeper. There we go. Very nice. Of course we could unwanted remake the bat. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of this garbage. Hello. Nice. All right. Passing the turn. There's a Mirex. Very cool. Let's go ahead and do that and pass the turn. And this is exactly the way that, you know, we kind of want the deck to perform. Of course, Zorling. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Whenever it enters or attacks, you may pay 2 and 2 life. Return target. Yep. So pay 2, bring a bat back. Yep. Deep Cavern. See you later. Okay, so now we make a token. Draw through the deck a little bit. I think we just lay down arms. Zorline. And then maybe. I think we'll actually just pass here. Okay, feast. Map. Got a baddie on top. Imagine that. Okay. Attacking. I think we just slipped the 3 through. Maybe. Yeah, let's see what happens. They're just like, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. You and your little tokens mono white deck. You really think I'm going to lose to a mono white deck? Yeah, I hope so. Pretty intense games we got going on here. Baddie. And they got another bat on top. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I guess they thought that was gonna work. I guess they thought that once they flipped the bat up that they were gonna take a card out of our hand. I'm sorry, unfortunately not. I do apologize. Okay, so next one. Just rolling right on through them. Right on through. I think... best of one reimagine blue-white control. It's not really a good name for it. Just because, like, the only other card that we really introduced was Unwanted Remake into it. So it's not really reimagined. And the fact that we have, you know, the Demolition Field and the Fountain Ports and whatever in here, I don't really feel comfortable having that many lands that are not on color. But the whole idea behind this one is basically to get Teferi in play, draw a bunch of cards off of Silver Scrutiny, hopefully ensure that they don't have any cards in hand. But we're going to try to keep some cards in hand this game. I guess we'll run with it the way that it is. And just... I did also have Caretaker's Talent in the deck to go along with Teferi. There we go. And then I think we'll end up playing another... we'll get into some mono red and I think Golgari after this one. And again, if you guys are enjoying the stream, enjoying going through just some random decks and standard ranked, let me know. You know, is that something that you guys like? Is it something that you can't stand? Either way, I would like some input on it. Keep Savon. There it is. Oop, there it is. So we're dead. And as sad as that is, I mean, it's the truth. We're dead. There's no coming back from it now. I mean, we do have... That's another reason why Unwanted Remake is in the deck. Because Mono Red is just so ridiculous that we need a 1-drop removal spell. I don't care what it does. It can gain them 3 life. It can, you know, give them a 2/2. Whatever the case is, like, please, give me an instant speed, 1 mana spell that I can use against this ridiculousness right here. And of course, I say that and they haven't played anything, so I'm pretty excited. Going up against Kingpin 713. 713. We do have the Demolition Field again. Oh, that's nice. Seeing some land come our way. That's perfect. So if they go to try to one-shot us, it's not going to work. And so that's awesome. Ooh, another wait. Dang. Okay. Well, pass a turn. We've got a full grip of 7 over here. They've got 6. Are they just trying to build their hand up? Is that what they got going on? Oh, it looks like they might play something. Okay. They played something, they do nothing with it? Sure. The reason why I say that is because, like, I don't want them to target it a bunch of times, you know, and in response to me playing a wanted remake, like, I would rather them go ahead and target and then cast this in response. We could, of course, just, like, Sunfall this thing off the board and still hold up this, which might even be... it might even be a little bit better. I don't really want to waste the sweeper, but of course, like, with this being in play, this is really scary. Let's get rid of it now. Because I feel like as long as they don't have a target, but just the fact that, you know, Hardfire Hero, Sellsword, right? I mean, Sellsword is a thing. And they can just, like, pump it up to high heaven, and then they cast a Sellsword, and then it's like, okay, buddy. They have plenty of cards in hand still over there. I wonder... I don't really think we could safely Teferi... I mean, I guess we could. I guess we can. Let's try it. And we are not going to minus here because we don't want to be in a realm where they can kill him off. Of course, they... Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Not backing down.
And then shock. Sure.
Time travel is harder than there is much
And that's
the
fine.
past can teach us.
No problemo. That's nice to see. And so we've got a temporary lockdown, not on my watch. Some pretty cool things. What do we want to do here? I guess Silex is going to be what we want to do to try to get rid of this as well. And with them being green, I'm sure they've got a way to get rid of this thing. It ain't easy being green. Okay, so a Swifty. Sure. Pass. Okay. Are you going to target him with anything? No? Here we go. So draw a couple of cards. Yep, that's gonna happen regardless. Sure. So then if we pay the 4 to sacrifice the Silex, then we could also pay the 2 to find another Teferi. And then leave one open for remake. I think that's probably the route we're gonna take, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Because I don't want Leyline of Resonance on the field any longer than it has to be, I guess you could say. Oh, a Heartfire hero. I see. So, auto pay? Yes. Grab Teferi. 6 lands. I want to keep this one, obviously. Would nice to keep the other abled body on the field. Don't know if they're on creature lands, but it would also be nice to hold on to these 2 guys, this guy, and one of these. Bam. And then let's archive. Planes, not so much. Okay, what are you gonna do here, Kingpin? What you got? What kind of sleeves are these, by the way? Oh, that's kind of cool. Manifold Mouse with Offspring. Sure. Give him a little bit of haste. Is that what you're gonna do? Okay. Sure. Goodbye. Another Teferi. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and temporary lock down these guys. Yeah. We got Slick Shot. That was a good one. So again, like, you take a risk with Unwanted Remake, but at the same time, like, against all this ridiculousness, right? I mean, what else are we gonna do? Another hero? Sure. No problemo. Another Heartfire hero. Oh my gosh. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, these guys are relentless. Teferi. We could use one more land though. Have the Teferi and be able to counter their next play. Let's go ahead and pass a turn with the Heartfire hero on the board. Okay, so that's going to target it. They can also target it with their villages. We could draw 3 cards and see if we get something to take it out, though. Sure. So at 3-2, as of right now, we draw 3. So it has ward 1. We'd only have 2 mana open. Okay, so another +1/+1 counter on it. We could draw. I mean, we're gonna take 5 here, I guess, regardless. I mean, if we only draw 2 cards, Then we'd have 3 open. Let's just draw 3. Then again, I don't know. Do we really want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. I always second guess myself and then answer myself. And exactly, we found some of the 2-cost removal spells, but unfortunately, it has Ward 1. So it would have been better off drawing 2 cards in that situation. Well, that's cool. Play a land, temporary lockdown again. And then we just hold up our counter spell and removal. Okay. So I guess to fairy it is. And 0 again.
Entire multiverse is at stake. I won't back down. Now that is an interesting fact.
Alright, pass the turn. Passing to us, that's a mistake. Go ahead and put in a 2/2. A 2/2!
Nobody knows the past better than me.
2 cards in hand. One of them's going to take out my token. Aww. Of course, we could counter and draw a couple of cards. Maybe we do. Make a token that's a copy of it as well. What do we discard? I guess a Silex at this point? Okay, what you got? Moment of Truth. Sweet. So again, like, Unwanted Remake, that was one of the cards that I got really excited about out of the new set, out of Duskmourn, because it just, you know, at the same time that they got Leyline of Resonance, we kind of got a little bit of an answer, you know, to help us out when it comes to Mono Red. So again, just really excited about that card, and I do believe that Unwanted Remake is probably going to be in quite a few of my decks. Target creature control deals. Yep, hard-hitting question. That's a good one. I needed that one for my mono green deck. Speaking of mono green, should we do mono green now? Let's see. So here's green things. I do have like a few of the Axebane Ferox. I know I said at the beginning of the stream that I didn't want to go over these decks. And that you could just pause and it was going to be a lot to do. But just, I can't help it. Mono green kind of like has a place in my heart. So of course Bloomkin, because we have all the forest in the world. We have every forest you could ever imagine. We've even got Rainforest in there. Animus Might. Of course, like with Pelucanos Reborn and some of the other legendary creatures that we have in there, Animus Might can be a really good call because it only costs 1 if you target a legendary creature. So it costs 2 less if it targets a legendary creature you control. Target creature you control deals damage equal to twice its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. We do have Paw Patch formation. The reason why we have this in there is because of Slick Shot, and again, like, it doesn't really matter at this point what Mono Red is doing, because once Leyline is down and they get a couple of creatures in play, it's kind of over with anyways. They can get you get the game over with turn 2, turn 3, but at least this kind of gives us something, you know, that we can use. Destroy target creature with flying at instant speed for 1 and a green. And of course, like Tribute to the World Tree to be able to draw some cards. A couple of Nissa at the end. Season of the Gathering, probably need to make that 2 of instead of 1, to be honest. But this is just kind of like, you know, a deck that I've been kind of like playing with. I guess I have playtested it a little bit. Not a crazy amount by any means. we're just going to go ahead and jump into a game. If we are up against mono red, I guess GG's. But might as well try it out. And we do have and of course, like I said, mono green holds a place in my heart, so there are a couple of different versions of it. Let me just make sure I've got the right one and that it is green things. Yes, because I think I have like 3 or 4 different versions of it. So we've gotten a couple of wins under our belt, and we've gotten a couple of wins under our belt against mono red with the different decks that we've had so far. And mono white, it really does do like a really good job. I was surprised, and I'm sure that there are going to be future streams where I'm on some different mono colors. Mono white being one of those. I was really surprised with how good it did, you know, in ranked. And of course, like, it is extremely powerful anyways, all on its own. Just gotta find like another way or two to draw some cards and put it in there, and I think it's going to be pretty beastly. So, Rented Realm Breaker. We're on the draw. It's not the best hand in the world, honestly, when we're talking about mono green. But hey. But hey. We'll take it, I guess. What is but hey? Again, another one of my favorite arenas. I grew up playing a lot of Clue. And I haven't done one yet, but I think it would be kind of cool to do like a murder mystery. And here it is. Kind of called that, right? Mono red. So, unfortunately, we're going to play a forest. We're going to pass. We're going to watch them play Magic, and then that'll be that. Already getting hit for 7. If they sacrifice it, we go to 10. They do have 1 card left in hand, and I'm pretty sure that we're done after this turn. I played a forest. That's about as much magic as you get to play with some of these other decks when you're up against mono red. When they have Leyline and Resonance down, I mean, that's just the way that it goes. So I guess we'll play the Bloomkin. And hopefully we're able to block a little bit of damage. I doubt it. They're probably going to go ahead and kill it off here and attack in. But the new set, I really love like the 80s and 90s vibes it's got to it. Like all that nostalgia, it is so cool. And especially like, you know, it being a fall set and this close to Halloween. I mean, what more could you ask for, really? Ghostbusters. There's a couple of cards that have Ghostbusters on them. And I think that that's pretty sweet. I'm a huge fan of Ghostbusters. Alright, so with Trample, yeah, I know, good game. Yep, that's all it takes anymore is just a couple of turns of mono red and then it's GG. So, if I take Scamp out, let me just block this. Probably not the route they thought I was going to take. Now they're going to sacrifice this, I go to 1. Plus this, I am dead, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, well, plus the Heartfire hero. And that's all it takes, guys. That is all it takes. So, that wasn't a very good debut performance from Mono Green. We'll go ahead and jump into another game. That didn't take long at all. Devo Kid 22. Huh. Well, it would be nice to have another land. These can also draw a card, though, so let's keep. Unless we don't get to draw a card because we're playing Slick Shot. Now, if they're playing Slick Shot, then, you know, unfortunately we're going to have to take it to the Sizzler, as it were. Take it to the Sizzler. Oh, man. That kind of reminds me of a movie, Road Trip. Or not Road Trip. That's different. That's a different one. I can't remember what the movie was called now. Carpool. His mom sure loved to go to Sizzler. Alright, draw a card, create a food token. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This can also destroy an enchantment. Looks like they're on Boros tokens, which is another one of those decks that I've been hesitant to make. I have everything I need for Boros tokens. I just haven't gotten around to putting it together. Also, I have everything I need for Domain Ramp. Same situation. Just haven't gotten around to putting it together. We could play a 3-2. Aloe Alchemist isn't really like what that card is definitely going to come out of here. But 2 for a 3-2 isn't really all that bad of a rate. Do we want to... I mean, we could get this down. And then draw a card. Or we could take out the Caretaker's Talent. But we also need some more lands. We could use some more land for a couple of these guys. This is a tough spot. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to take that out. Destroy target enchantment. We don't want... Of course, like, it was gonna make a copy of this due to a vigilance, and we didn't want that to happen either. Okay, that's cool. So, let's play the World Tree. Are they going to take it out? Will it get lost? Of course they are. I wonder if the volume is kind of irritating. I kind of turned everything up a little bit earlier. I think I'll turn these down a little bit here. As one of my buddies calls it, those are the meatloaf audio settings. So, yeah, let's play the Forest. Everybody loves the Forest. Get this guy in here. And then maybe we just use a couple of these to see if we get the other land coming up. We don't have a land, but I don't want to get rid of that either, because that's pretty cool. Okay, make it a 5-4. That sounds good. So we're gonna have to find another land on the following turn. And that's gonna have to be okay. Because Nissa is just pretty awesome. Like, she's the kind that you take to the sizzler. Oh my gosh. Do you have a combat trick for this? Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're gonna do this and draw a card and create a food. So we'll pass a turn. Hopefully that'll get us a little bit closer to A, finding a land, and B, trying to stabilize. Sure. Alright. Draw a card, create a food. Well, that's cool too, I guess. And let's gain some life. Ooh, but that's cool too. So do we want to play this first for 4? They can't, well, they have enough in their graveyard to where they could collect evidence 4 and take care of it. Let's do it anyways. Start off with Axbane Ferox. Go into next turn, I think maybe Vorinclex. And then into Ojer, and then into Nissa. Hopefully we survive that long. I'm really hoping that we do. I guess we shall find out, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're gonna kill it, just take it out already. The suspense is killing me. Yes, we're going to attack. I know you've got your creature land over there. Yeah. Go ahead and collect your evidence. No problem. You know, a Selesnya version of this would be pretty cool too. Just like splashing lightly for white. I mean, obviously Golgari is good. Gruul is really good. You can't go wrong with a little bit of red in there. We'll take these down a little bit more. There we go. So let's see. Kind of want to wait on another. If we play the Vorinclex, we could Animus Might and get a couple of lands that we need. I think we're gonna do that. Animus Might for 1. Cool. You got a removal spell for Vorinclex as well? Oh. A Sunfall. Well, okay. You're gonna attack me for 1? He is. I would too. Well, okay. It didn't. Okay, I get it. Still, but that would have been hilarious if he would just attack me for 1 and then got the counter. Okay, let's see. If we play this, we could also Animus Might and get rid of this little Phyrexian guy. Or we go with Nissa. If we go with Nissa... No, we'll go with Nissa on the next turn. Let's go ahead and get this guy in there. Animus Might for 1. Sure. Make him a little bit bigger. That's fine. Bloomkin on top. I guess he'll come out as an 8/8 creature. Do you have the removal, sir? Or madam? Or a mix of both? All the in-betweens. Do you have the removal? Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. He's going ham. Another 2/2 2/2. So we could gain some life. Play this guy. Let's see. When it's turned face up, search your library for 2 forest cards. Could do that as well. Ugh, but it costs so much to do. Let's just play them regularly. Then we do have Nissa. Let's go ahead and do this. Renin Realmbreaker on top. That's perfect. Let's pass a turn. Do you have removal again? Caretaker's Talent. Yep. Make a copy of your token, sure. Land, awesome. Sure. Oh, I see. Let's gain some life. Probably want to take the Caretaker's Talent out. We have 9 lands. We could get both of these in play. But the cool thing about Nissa is that she also can destroy artifacts and enchantments. I think maybe we do both.
Phyrexia is the end of evolution. Enough resistance!
If this is my final fight, then we must win.
And then let's do -2.
Search past the walls of this realm.
So let's not attack for 10 so we can try to save our planeswalkers. They might have removal of some kind here, which I wouldn't put it past them. Temporary lockdown gets rid of... okay, sure. Well, that was pretty perfect, wasn't it? And now they can attack into Nissa. If they choose not to attack it, okay, there. I was gonna say, if you don't attack into Nissa, something's wrong.
The resistance is greater than expected.
So we have Polukranos. So that's gonna be We should have cast Trailblazer first. That was bad sequencing on my part. Of course we could. Maybe we do this too. I know, opponent. It was bad sequencing on my part, and I did not get the card draw.
Please, buy us more time.
So it's gonna cost 3 to activate this, and they don't have it, right? Of course, we could just block with our land. Let's do that, because it's gonna stay a land until our next turn, so we can just block their land with ours, and then just try to hold on until our following turn. We can also go ahead and change Pelucranos into Engine of Ruin on the following turn. 7/7, sure. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and block with the forest. No problem. What else you playing there, bud? Anything good? Ah, okay. Another land. Gotcha. Makes sense to me. Let's see. Maybe we could -2, because we could block with this one. -2 here. I would like to block with a land, but can't keep doing that. So let's -2 and see if we can get something else in our hand. Another Pelucranos.
Rot and rebirth.
Yeah, I think let's take Pelucranos, because if we change this one, how much does it cost? I think 6 plus 2 life, and then we can throw this in play to block. Do we want to go that route? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay. I guess we have to now. Let's just go for it. Yep, 9/9. Now we have more things to block. And I'm back up to 19 life. And we have another Pelucranos in hand, so that'll be okay. Here comes 1, 2, so we should have gotten rid of Virtue of Loyalty. We did get rid of their token with Nissa, Should have went with something bigger. So attacking me. Put a counter on that, sure. So here, here, and here. Hopefully they don't have some kind of ridiculous combat trick. Get rid of one of the lands. That's nice. Pelukrinos again.
Death courses through me.
Okay. Could change us into Engine of Ruin again. Let's do that. We gotta start getting in some damage somehow. If we don't get in the damage, I mean, what are we doing here, right? I mean, we're never gonna get the game over with if we can't get any damage in. That's kind of the name of the game and the whole concept. You gotta be attacking. I mean, there's other ways to get damage across, right? But we weren't doing any of it. So if we block with Pelukrinos, it becomes 2 3/3s. But then I wonder if they have, because I know they have the one lockdown. If he becomes 2 3/3s, I think they can just lock him down. We're gonna block with our token. So now it's gonna go to 10 counters, right? So on the backswing of things, we can attack in for 10 and gain 6 life. Depending on what else they're doing here. Okay. Untapped, right. So, the fact that it untaps, that's the issue. Because then they can just activate it again and block. Let's go for it. And again, like, I didn't think that we were gonna have much luck with mono green as it currently was. Pulling out all the stops now. And I think, like, it would be okay to throw in, like, 4 Field of Ruin. And I thought about that before. And having the 4 Field of Ruin wouldn't really mess anything up. I do like Flourishing Bloomkin just being on nothing but forest to begin with, plus Pelukrinos costing 3 green. It is a really awesome card. Of course, it's not really showcasing well against this deck when they've got a 10-10 Restless over here and 12-12. Yep, and they're just going to keep attacking with it and then untapping it, and we just don't have an answer for it. Is the biggest problem right now. I think we might have something, but I think we only have 1 copy of it. I want to say that we have Season of the Gathering. Alright, so we're going to play one more game here, guys. Because it's pretty much at that 2-hour mark right now. I'm trying to keep everything close to 2 hours. right at about 2 hours, is, like I say, as close as I can. So we're just going to jump into one more game. I do think that was an awesome game, an awesome performance by Mono Green. I think just adding the 4 Field of Ruin into that deck would take it a long way, obviously, like especially in that matchup. So we're gonna end the stream with, that is a good question. Mono Red is boring. So let's go ahead and jump into, we could do Sultai Control. That would be kind of fun. Golgari stuff. We also have that. So maybe we end the stream with Golgari. 77 card Golgari. We're gonna bring that back. We just did a recent stream with the 77 card Golgari. And we're gonna see if we can actually finish off the stream with a with a win with this insane 77 card deck. What do you say? Golgari stuff. There we go. Play a little bit of ranked with some Golgari stuff. And again, like, you know, I'm gonna make some more decks and make some changes to the current decks, and if I'm ever not streaming, then, you know, that's pretty much what I'm doing. At some point in my day, I'm coming up with some kind of brew, some kind of, you know, just putting different little things together. And of course, they're gonna give us a 2-land hand. Sure. We might need both of these. We also kind of want him. We have black and green. Heaped Harvest would be great to find some more land and gain some life. Maybe. I really hate to do it. It would just be nice to hold on to Aclazotz. Alcatraz, as it were. Hard choice. But we are so far away from playing this, and that's kind of like always the rule that I go with. Like, keep your early interaction, get rid of your most expensive when you're taking a mulligan. Of course, every situation is a little bit different. For Mono Red, it's like mulligan until you find a ley line. But I did kind of feel like keeping these was going to be beneficial. Yeah. If we can get to this card, that would be great. Maybe we go for the throat and take out Heartfire Hero now. I think would be a pretty good call. Or just take the additional 3 damage. And of course you do. So they can Slick Shot next turn and probably just kill us. I feel like doing this isn't gonna do anything at the current moment. But if there was a point where we were going to Heaped Harvest, it might as well be now. Which one do we want? Does it even matter at this point? It doesn't. Because we're dead either way. We're dead either way. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's see it. Attacking us for 3 as it stands. Okay, attacking for 7. Oh, another land. How about it? Oh, a Heartfire Hero, though. Takes us to 3. Oh my gosh. And of course, we don't have an untapped land. Sure. We'll take the 2 damage from the Heartfires. Or did we not? Because they exiled. Oh, well, that's cool. So lightning strike it is for the win. Lightning strike for the win. Isn't that right? Yeah. Oh man, a 77 card Gigantuan versus mono red. That's not that's not exactly what we were going for there. You know what? I tell you what. I want to see it again. Regardless of win or lose, this is going to be the last game, guys. We're gonna do mono white. Just because I feel like it's so much fun, and yeah. Win or lose, we are doing best of one mono white. Because why not? Why not? So again, I hope you guys have liked the deck so far, and you know, it's always cool to kind of see some different brews and kind of get an idea of what you like and don't like, and maybe it reminds you of a strategy with another card that you could add or take away. Of course, like take the builds that I have and make them a little bit better. That's kind of the reason why I do this, you know. I love Magic the Gathering. I've been playing it for a very long time, trying to get other people interested in playing it as well. The reason why I started streaming to begin with was because a friend of mine was, you know, asking me about, you know, I guess you could say interests and hobbies and different things like that. And I was like, well, Magic the Gathering, you know, is kind of something that I do in my spare time, as well as other strategy-based card games and chess, and just, you know, when it comes to strategy, I'm all about it. So I definitely want to get rid of, this thing can come back from your graveyard to the battlefield, and you activate it if a skeleton died. This thing, of course, comes back as well whenever you commit a crime. So Sunfall is definitely going to be something that we're going to be looking towards doing in the near future. I think for now we just want to lay down arms on one of these. I think it would be harder though for this one to come back. So let's take this one out and pass. Up against some good old skellies. Oh no. So they're attacking us for 6. Go ahead and manifest a card. And again, like, I feel like we have plenty of spot removal in here between Get Lost, Lay Down Arms, Unwanted Remake, just so many different, there we go. So many different versions of spot removal. And I was gonna say, like, it would be kind of ridiculous if we didn't draw into something. So we're gonna have to do this on our turn. It gets the buff from this, and it only makes the token the one time, I think. Activate only if a skeleton died this turn. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. This could very well be a land or something. Hopefully it is. It's not getting the pump from Corpse of the Lost. Okay. Mono Black Skellies typically doesn't run Gix, okay guys? Come on, come on. Vingtor. So could pop out a token, block one of these things, and then the following turn sweep the board. And then drop a land the following turn and then sweep the board again. And around we go. Another Corpse of the Lost. Are you kidding me? You're killing me, Smalls. So it's gonna get +1 from both. Great. So Super Skelly. Alright. We're going to make a fish. And block the 4. I do believe. Yep, and get that value off of Gix. And again, like, you know, I am a fan of mono black, but it just, you know, that was... I had a couple... I was gonna stream. I would just come out... I'm just gonna say it. I was gonna stream, and I was playtesting a couple of things, and went up against mono red and mono black, like, the entire time playtesting. And, you know, just kind of got to the point where I was like fed up with it, and then I was just gonna play a different format, but then I was like, you know what? Nah. We got a new set coming out. It's very exciting. Not to say that I couldn't have played another format to kind of like, you know, talk about some of the new cards from the new set, but it's just so toxic. It already was toxic with the fact that, like, if you play a Slick Shot, you play 2 Monstrous Rage and a Sellsword, it's game over. And, you know, now it's like turn 2, turn 3 with mono red, and of course, like, up against mono black, especially when it comes to expulsion or discard, as it is, or as it were. Oh, great. 3-1 Tiny Bones. So, you know, it was just like, man, I don't get to play Magic. You know, I didn't get to play Magic for like a couple of hours. And it was ridiculous. It was just back and forth between mono black and mono red. And, it just kind of, and of course they're gonna get to replay these, make some hasty skeletons, and I think that's pretty much it for us. Like 2 hasty skeletons. They play this again. Of course, we could also just sweep this Skelly off the board, or we can make a token, activate a token, and not on my watch. Or just activate a token and not on my watch. Yeah, let's pass the turn and see what happens. But, you know, I kind of got discouraged a little bit. And, that it hasn't really ever happened to me. Where I got, I got a little bit down. Just to be honest. But, with that being said, I'm going to continue to do what I do, going to continue to stream, going to continue to make decks, going to continue to have fun in Magic, and, you know, I'm pretty excited about the upcoming set and some of the ideas that I've actually gotten, and have come up with. So we're going to have to block one of the Skellies. And these are just going to go at the beginning of your end step if you descended this turn. Okay. So let's do this. Get rid of that. And then block this one. And then get rid of this guy. And they probably are going to have a hasty skeleton to take me out here. There it is. Oh, but he comes into play tapped. I see. Nice. Oh, they got all the tricks. All right, well, good game, sir. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we are out. All right, guys. Well, that's about all the time I have for today. Again, just wanted to have like a stream where I showcased, you know, some different decks that I've kind of been making throughout the past season, and of course, one or two of them I think I actually streamed. And again, I do appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Kick, don't forget to follow. I do appreciate it. Every little bit of liking and commenting and sharing, subscribing, all those different things. It goes a long way with the algorithm in YouTube and helps get the videos pushed out a little bit. So more views, the better the channel is doing, obviously. But again, thank you guys so much for all the support. I can't thank you enough. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and enjoyed all the decks that we went over today and enjoyed the type of stream that it was, because of course it kept things interesting with jumping between deck to deck, and I think we might have future streams just like it. We'll get a little bit more into Duskmourn as we go, and yeah, again, thanks, I appreciate it, have a good night, and we'll see you in the next one.